the way we think this is going to work is it is recording, as you know. The idea is this is how we are going to record our new material. If the tech works, then it will be going up on YouTube. Mostly what will be going up on YouTube, if it's recorded in the view we wanted it to, is us. But if you would like to keep your videos on so that we can have the occasional shot of a lovely audience, that would be lovely. And
Sure?
please, could you, because we are recording, please could you mute while we're actually singing. But if you want to unmute and applaud in between numbers, that would be lovely too.
That would be extremely nice.
Yeah, we'd like that.
We would like that.
And it's 15 hours o'clock
We
PM.
promise these people. Let's go for it.
Right.
So, have a G.
Thank you.
It's a March afternoon, the virus starts to spread, but we're not in lockdown yet, we need sanctuary. In this little village church, now a haven for the arts, and we sing with all our hearts, seeking sanctuary. She's stayed here many years, she's known the hopes and fears, seen the tears of those who came, seeking sanctuary. She kept them safe from harm when they fled from civil war. Bullet holes adorn the door of their sanctuary. Now those days are long gone, and she stands here all alone. Friends and foes alike, all banished from her sanctuary. But she knows we'll come home, and till that time has come, in our kindness to each other lies our sanctuary.
Thank you.
Thank you all very much.
For anyone who hasn't heard that one before, we wrote that, my words, Mim's music, as
Literally
most of our
this time
songs are.
last year.
Literally this time last year, and the gig that the song was about was our last.
It was just
our
like
last
everybody's
gig before-
last gig.
Our last gig before the lockdown, which we snuck in on the 15th of March last year in Two Sisters Arts Centre.
Which used to be a parish church, and which actually does have Civil War bullet holes in the front door.
So there we go. Right,
Yeah.
it's spring.
It's spring.
And
It's
we're
spring.
not going to sing Poisoning Pigeons in the Park.
No.
Not yet, no, not at all. Not this
Not at
time.
all.
Not this time. We're going to sing one what we haven't sung too often.
Yeah, for a while.
Yeah, you wrote the words, I
I
wrote the
wrote
music,
music.
and I did a lot of things that you thought were. Anyway, let's see what the people think, shall we?
That's yours.
Okay. This could go wrong, but it won't.
The bite of winter's in the air.
The cold sun casts its shadows long.
All is barren, all is bare.
In wood and field, in talk and song, but memory yet is evergreen, and lingers though the birds have flown, and deep within as yet
one dreams of the summer past, until the earth turns green again. And when the birds return at last, we'll hail the sun and greet the spring.
That was all right.
Yeah. Thank you. Again, it's kind of on a seasonal, winter turning to spring theme. There's going to be quite a bit of that.
This next one, you might think you recognise it.
As a traditional song.
It is a
Very
traditional
traditional. Very traditional. And then Sue got to it. Now read on.
I think I love that one. The dew's on the grass and the morning is clear. The larks are singing all in the air. The dew's on the grass and the morning is clear. The larks are singing all in the air.
Go on all the downs that the hounds are out.
Go on all the downs that the hounds are out. Lie low deep in cover and all beware. They're out for the blood of an innocent hare.
They've searched the woods and the groves all around. The trial being over, no gain can be found.
They've searched the woods and the groves all around. The trial being over, no gain can be found.
Behind their backs through brakes I'll fly.
Behind their backs through brakes she'll fly. Beware, beware the terrible horn. They're out for the blood of an innocent hare. The huntsman blows his hateful sound. The baying of dogs rings all over the downs. The huntsman blows his hateful sound. The baying of dogs rings all over the downs.
From the woods to the valleys I slip, I creep.
From the woods to the valleys she'll slip, she'll creep. Beware, beware the terrible horn. They're out for the blood of an innocent hare.
Safe under the hedge I pant for breath. I hear the hound's loud shouts for death.
Safe under the hedge she pants for breath. She hears the hunt's loud shouts for death.
Relope, relope, you cunning hare.
Relope, relope, you cunning hare. Beware, beware the terrible horn. They're out for the blood of an innocent hare. Bad luck to all who kill for fun. Bad luck to every hound and gun. Bad luck to all who kill for fun. Bad luck to every hound and gun. May their chase be all fruitless, their time spent in vain. May their chase be all fruitless, their time spent in vain. That creatures now may live without fear. Friends drink success to the innocent hare.
Thank you, thank you.
I was slightly distracted by having a small hobnob winding herself around my leg.
Yes.
Hello, hobbers.
Hello, Hobnob. Hello, darling. Do you want to say hello to the people?
No.
Oops.
No,
Why
she doesn't
not?
want to say
You
hello
don't
to
want to say
people.
hello to the people.
Not at all.
Okay. Well, maybe later.
No. Right. Right, this one. Well,
This is one of the new ones.
I wrote, this was a lyric that I never intended to become a song. I wrote it as, I guess one might say, therapy.
Catharsis.
Catharsis. Yeah, therapy. Shared the words with Sue and Mim at the time because they were also involved. And the inspiration for the lyrics passed away 5 years ago, bloody hell. And Mim wrote this gorgeous setting, interspersing my words and some of her own with a devotional work by P. Fletcher.
Phineas Fletcher.
Phineas Fletcher and Orlando Gibbons. Mim, I don't know if you want to say anything about the music while I grab a quick...
Okay, yes. The situation, I'm sorry this is a bit serious, guys. The situation was that a person we love very much had got himself in a whole bunch of trouble. And without too much ado, I ended up seeing him through a court case. And some of the evidence was a little horrible, and I needed brain bleach. And the brain bleach I used was Orlando Gibbons' Drop, Drop, Slow Tears, which has always been a comfort to me when I've been a bit, sad. And so that kind of mixed itself with Sophie's words, and then some of my words crept in, and we've ended up with this.
Well, we were learning it originally for International Women's Day in the gig that didn't come off.
Yeah.
But it's... Yeah.
But it's too good to... It's too good to avoid.
We'd see how you liked it.
Hate the sin, love the sinner.
Yeah. It's hating the sin and loving the sinner, as Soph said.
When you loved someone once, but then it all comes out, and they say they are still the same person. Ask yourself, who is the deceived and who the deceiver? When someone was there for you in some of your darkest hours, but you hate what they have become. To ask yourself, how many last chances can you bear to give? And there is silence in your mind. Well, once there was tears, and that is the greatest hurt of all. Is the self-same who abused, and the Minotaur is the man who picked you up when you fell. The human soul is a weave of complex threads, with dark and light the warp, and flecks of joy in weft of pain. And there is silence in your mind. Well, once there was love. Ask yourself, is his judge one of us? In your deep thoughts, drown all my faults and fears, nor let his eyes see sin
That's a hard scene.
It was a
through it.
to learn that.
It was an absolute B. Got a word
Hugs,
wrong.
Caris.
Oh, you're right, Caris.
Right.
Hugs.
Spring again.
And spring again.
Boing.
Spring, spring. Excuse me, while you're introducing this one, I'm just going to, which is ecumenical at least.
It
I'm
is
just
very
gonna see
ecumenical.
The cats will wind it. Hello. Hello, sweetie.
Yes, Mim used to work for a Jewish charity, and so obviously got used to, you know, Easter and Passover and whatever else, and of course Soph's a pagan, so we've got sort of Beltane thrown into the mix. And then we went to a Christy Moore concert at the Barbican
That's right.
one Easter,
Easter Sunday.
and we were coming back towards...
In the days when we could.
In the days when we could. Coming back to Liverpool Street Station, past the Temple of Mithras, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And there were little grape hyacinths, and all you could smell was the smell of hyacinths. Just there through the city of London. It was...
And there was all these plate glass buildings all around, and somewhere in the mix, the ruins of the Mithraeum, the Temple of Mithras, that's been there for 2,000 years. And it was just perfect. It was one of those moments.
So this is a spring carol we
can all agree on. Beltane Easter Pesach, welcome, welcome sowing, April growing, welcome life and light returning, bright as primrose, sweet as violet,
New in blossom, pink in garden suburbs, blushing into radiance, hyacinth with ancient sweetness, breathing from Adonis' temple.
welcome sweet return of gladness, welcome as the parted waters, Persephone's returning footstep, empty tomb in Sunday sunrise, people rise, throw off the winter, throw it off at last the winter, Pesach, Beltane, Easter, welcome, promise of a love to come.
I like that one.
Sorry if we missed your spring festival.
Anybody's got any other spring festivals? We're happy to write another verse for the usual consideration. Wondering where Oh, my
She's
cat's
there.
gone that way. Okay.
That's all right.
Right,
She,
right,
she
right.
doesn't like legs, and she's not terribly keen on human wailing.
Human wailing, yes, as she calls our beautiful music.
Yeah.
What we make. Okay.
Yeah, it's just
Isn't
like
it? It's an
2
old.
minutes to get me breath back after that one.
Yes,
It's
yes.
an old favourite.
Yes, this is an old favourite. Anybody who's ever heard us before knows that we usually start off with this one. Only
We
this
stuck
time
it
we
in the
didn't.
middle instead.
Only this time we didn't.
Yeah.
I'm passes over more cheerful and gay, since we've learnt a new act to drive sorrows away.
Sorrows away, sorrows away, sorrows away. Since we've learnt a new act to drive sorrows away.
Bright Phoebe awaits so high up in the sky,
With her red rosy cheeks and her sparkling eye, sparkling eye, sparkling eye, sparkling eye. With her red rosy cheeks and her sparkling eye.
If If you ask for my credit, you'll find I have none. With a glass and my friends, you will find me at home. Find me at home. Find me at home.
And I'm the bone.
Find me at home. With a glass and my friends, you will find me at home. Although I'm not rich and although I'm not poor, I'm as happy as those that's got thousands or more. Thousands or more. Thousands or more. Thousands or more. I'm as happy as those that's got thousands or more.
That makes me happy, that song.
Oh, yes, we pinched it from the Copper family.
We pinch most of our
Only
traditional
steal
stuff.
from the best.
Absolutely.
So we're going to have a small flirt.
Trouble is, having grown up in Sussex, it does mean that when I sing Copper family songs, I start to get a reversed R.
You start singing with a Sussex accent.
Yes, and nobody's heard a Sussex accent for at least 40 years.
Apart from us lot, every time you sing Thousands or More.
No,
Yeah.
but when we actually heard the Copper family live, they invited us all to harmonise.
And we did.
Yeah, we did. And they said they really liked my alto part.
Oh,
So I've never washed it since.
Right, the next one, this is another one of the new ones, and no one has heard this one, not even the Steamboat session.
Nope.
It's very much not our usual style, is it?
No. The words came together really quickly, and I sent them to Mim, and she got a tune and a setting within a day, I think. It's
It describes a species of slavery, and I think a lot of you are of that nature. You are enslaved to felis domesticus.
which is entitled A Love Song.
Yes.
And we're not going to crease up.
The sweetest creature has captured my heart. I dream of her always when we are apart. I'll tell you the story. Oh, but where do I start? I think I'm a slave to my cat.
From cute little flower,
She looks so cute.
to killing machine,
That killing machine.
from baby to monster, and stages between. She's changed beyond anything, but I have been a constant slave to my cat. I find telltale feathers behind every door.
Unspeakable entrails adorn every floor.
I clear them all up, though I know
there'll be more.
my cat. Bastet was a goddess in Egypt, they say. She was worshipped by thousands, and to her they'd pray. You might think we'd be more pragmatic today, but I fear that I worship my cat, so innocent looking, asleep on the chair, and a right little maniac when I'm not there. She drives me insane, but I think that it's fair, only fair to say I'm a slave to my cat. I'm a slave to my cat. I'm a slave to my cat.
She's gone out again.
I think she's given up on us and gone out again.
Yeah, she's not impressed. She really isn't.
Yes.
Did you acknowledge Rossini's collaboration on that one?
Yes.
Yes, except it's
Well-
probably not Rossini.
Yes. Well, we didn't out loud on the when we were introducing it, but in our music, yes.
Yes, obviously we do.
Attributed to.
Attributed to, yes.
Yes.
It may not have been Rossini.
Yes.
He may just have thought of it.
Yes. The amongst the cats that went into the mix were hobnobs,
Cinnamon
and
nutmeg.
cinnamon and nutmeg, and Pepper, who was the cat that we had when I was a child, who actually she was 16 when she died, but she actually would leave rabbit trousers under my parents' bed, so we had to keep the door shut to all the bedrooms.
Just in case of
Just in case. So
entrails.
So the unspeakable entrails were Pepper's, and she died when I was 17, and I'm now 52. So
Mind you, Hobnob does exactly the same thing.
Only with mice.
Only she does it with mice.
Sometimes. Right.
And sometimes birds.
Okay.
Oh, she will take goldfinches. This is just such a
She
bad
took
thing.
greenfinch the other day.
And greenfinches, yes.
That's
All
it.
the really nice birds,
Nice
you know.
birds, not the horrible birds. Oh, I don't know. She takes wood pigeons sometimes.
That's true.
Anyway,
Cats
Right.
Cats aside.
Moving swiftly
Moving
on.
swiftly on. Oh, thank you, Lynn. Yes, we
Hello,
like
Lynn.
seeing Splodge.
Oh, I love
Oh,
Splodge.
Splodge.
Hello, Splodge. darling.
This is a song about it. Well, it isn't a song about a ship. It's a song about a tree that was cut down to make a ship, and the ship in question was the now Victoria. And
Yes.
and yes, we wrote this one after we were lucky enough to wander all over the replica now Victoria down at Brixton Pirate Festival.
In which Magellan sailed around the world.
Well, he didn't. He got cut off
I
short
mean,
in the
his
Philippines.
crew sailed
Yeah.
around the world.
Elcano was the captain of it.
Yes.
What else? Yeah. Anyway, he did that in 1570 or something, and obviously not in the replica, in the real one. Yeah. Anyway.
This is me, isn't it?
It is you.
I am the bones of the ship.
I am her heart and her soul.
I am the wood that saw the
We might have to start that one again.
I think we may have to start that one again, guys. Not
Yeah,
quite sure
okay.
what happened there.
Somebody's
No,
doorbell, I think.
Somebody's doorbell. Right, I'm going to mute all. I know that was just an accident.
Sorry,
but I'll
guys.
mute all, and we will do that one again.
Okay. Oh, it's Donna. Hello, Donna.
Hello, Donna.
Hey!
Right. Sorry, we'll start again.
Yeah, now Donna's here.
Now that Donna's here, give yourself an F.
I'll give myself a B, I think.
B.
Oh, B.
Even.
Oh,
A
yeah,
B would be even better. I could do it on an F, but you'd get
So
up
just
into
do
the
it.
stratosphere. I am the bones of the ship.
I am her heart and her
ship.
I am the wood that saw the world. Acorn I was in a world far away, a child of the earth while the woods were asleep.
Oak I became as the years wore away,
Bound to the soil with my roots buried deep. I was the bones of the earth, but I became the sea.
Felled and stripped and hacked and hewn,
Torn away from my restful home, wrenched into an alien form, launched into the angry foam. I became the wood that saw the world. I saw the straits and the highlands.
I saw capture and death.
the sea and men's wicklessness took my companions.
They faded into mist and memory.
But I have the strength of the earth, and I lived on,
And I lived on. Home to harbour I came at last, and now I rest in peace. Lay your hands on me, and you will feel my tales.
I am the bones of the ship.
I am her heart and her
I am the wood that saw the world. That saw the Thank you. Excuse me.
We'll excuse you.
This is,
Excuse me as well.
we always sing better on beer. It's the astringency. You know.
It is. I mean, this is Ghost Ship 0.5. I mean,
It's purely medicinal.
purely
This
medicinal.
is
Purely
medicinal.
medicinal. This is Adnams Easer.
How nice it is too. How are we doing? How are we doing for time, chaps?
Oh, we're doing
About another 10 minutes to torture these people.
Right. Another old favourite.
another
Yes.
old favourite. We thought we'd stick a couple of old favourites in because
So
why
nice.
not? Because basically they're easy to rehearse.
'Cause
You
we
don't have to.
Yes, gosh. When did we write this? 2009.
Yeah.
It was late on a thundery evening in June, when a life drifted out with the tide. Not drowned in the ocean as he'd always dreamed, but of fever the mariner died.
He was buried upon the old cliff top, they say, overlooking the sea he loved best. And the townsfolk commended his soul to the Lord as they lowered his body to rest. as they lowered his body to rest. There is a strange fable of seafaring lore that they tell on the old Whitby coast. When a mariner dies and is buried on shore, he is fetched by the black boggest coach. For his spirit can't rest if he lies on the land, though he's buried by good men and true. If the sea is your life and it flows in your veins, then it must be your resting place too. It must be your resting place too. So after the funeral hymns had been sung, and the townsfolk returned to their homes, the darkness descended and sleep filled the town, but the mariner's ghost lingered on. He waited in limbo to answer the call, the summons he knew had to come, for the coachman and horses to rise from the water and beckon his spirit back home. He longs to be taken back home. It was deep in the night when the dark waters stirred, and the bargest coach rose from the waves. The ghost of the mariner made not a sound as he silently slipped from his grave. He gazed out to sea from the land one last time, as the stones of the abbey he passed. Then the coach took him down to the watery depths. So it's there that he rests at the last. It's there that he rests at the last. The tinker is buried in silver and gold. The tailor in silks is set free. The soldier returns from the battle at last, but the sailor goes home to the sea. The sailor goes home to the sea. To the sea.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Very much.
Who'd have thought that that would end up becoming an old favourite?
Right.
It's just nice. It's just nice to know it did.
Yeah.
Right.
This is one we don't do very often because both Mim and I feel that it really needs the right time of year, which is in the run-up to the Holy Week before Easter.
And this is it.
And guess where we are? And
Oh, my girls come back in.
she
Hello,
probably
excuse
wants-
me.
She probably wants treats. Anyway, I shall explain to you. Norma Waterson reckoned it was a gypsy song. And then when I tried to actually notate it, I thought, this doesn't want tadpoles. This wants plain chant. I'm wondering if it's not the hit song from a medieval mystery play that's lost its play.
Yes.
Never
Mim.
been able to
Yeah,
notate
sorry,
it.
yes.
Mim is now feeding dreamies to the cat. What was it we were saying earlier?
I
think
I must
Come on,
say
say hello to the
my
people.
cat.
Say hello to the Zoom humans. Here she is.
Hello, beautiful hobnob. Village in
And it's her birthday today, and she's 4.
Happy birthday, Hobnob.
Happy birthday, baby girl.
Hey, everybody.
Oh, if you could see the
Happy
look on her face.
She is so not impressed.
She is
All right,
so
my
not
darling,
impressed.
Down you go, baby.
Come on, let
You're
us sing
being a
this
very
song.
good girl.
Go and get the music, girl.
Let Mummy sing.
We are actually going to overrun, and it's our own gig.
It's all right.
We talk too much.
We talk too much. It's a known fact. All under the leaves and the leaves of life, I met with virgins 7.
And one of them was Mary, mine, our Lord's best mother in heaven.
Oh, what are you seeking, you 7 pretty maids, all under the leaves of life?
Oh, we're not seeking for leaves, Thomas, but for a friend of thine.
Go down to yonder town, and sit in the gallery, and there you'll find sweet Jesus Christ, nailed to a wide yew tree.
So down they went into yonder town, as fast as the foot could fall, and many's the bitter and grievous tear from the virgin's eyes did fall.
Oh peace, oh peace, oh peace, mother, your weeping does me grieve. Oh, I must suffer this, he said, for Adam and for Eve.
Oh, how can I my weeping leave, my sorrows undergo, when I do see my own son die, and sons I have no more.
Then he laid his head on his left shoulder, seeing death it struck him nigh. May the Lord have mercy on this poor soul. Sweet mother, now I die.
Oh, the rose, the gentle rose, the fennel that grows so strong. Amen, good Lord, your charity is the ending of my soul.
Leaves of life.
Excellent harmonies.
We are nearly at the end.
We are nearly at the end. We've got
What to do?
2 more to do. So we are slightly going to overrun.
I hope you don't mind too much.
The next one is the third of the new ones that we particularly wanted to do today. It's, I don't know, it just came to me when I was walking home from shopping, actually.
All the best things do.
As all the best things do. And I think I was having lockdown depression at the time. It was,
And it was because it was before Christmas, before Yule, And your Yule celebration had been cancelled.
That's right. It was just after the Yule celebration had cancelled. So of course, you know, Suamin weren't able to go to church, and then we weren't able to celebrate the solstice as we would usually do.
So two Catholics and
So
another
two-
pagan, another pagan.
That was a sorely missed meeting.
Pouring rain on the winter solstice. They told me there would be sunrise.
There wasn't.
There was
Not
There was sunrise. But, and then I thought of, and I know that there are a few people watching who will get this. I thought of the DONNA family. So
Hey,
yay! So Robin and Dave and Lynn and Paula and possibly one or two other. And anyway, so it's
You all know who you are.
You all know who you are. And there's this big community, well, small but perfectly formed community, very supportive, that's built up around Scott Dunican's Big Neat Inn.
Advert.
Well, it wasn't no, but the thing is, it was just I suppose the concept behind it was everything is falling apart and turning to shit around our feet, but we've still got, if we have beliefs, our gods are still with us, whatever variety of God we happen to have, and we've all still got our friends, and our friends are with us in spirit, and our gods are with us in spirit, even if we can't go and see them.
Even if we are stuck coming back from shopping in the pouring rain.
Yeah.
yes.
In the middle of
Very much that
lockdown.
thing.
Well done.
With
Well
a
done.
mask on.
That very thing.
So this is A Flame Still Burns, and it's for all of you. I'm just going to make sure everyone's...
I have to count you in, don't I, for this one, chaps?
Yeah.
1, 2.
The Mass is ended, the church stands forlorn.
The pews are empty, the servants have gone.
The bread is uneaten, untasted the wine. Sweet incense is scented no more. But a flame still burns at the heart of the world, and our God is with us wherever we go. The ritual has ended, the circle's forlorn, the quarters are empty, the speakers have gone. The bread is uneaten, untasted the wine. Sweet incense is scented no more. But a flame still burns at the heart of the world, and our gods are with us wherever we go. The summer has ended, the earth is forlorn.
The leaves have fallen, the swallows have gone.
The darkness is heavy, and heavy our hearts. Sweet flowers are scented no more. But a flame still burns at the heart of the world, and our friends are with us wherever we go. And our hopes are unvanquished, unconquered our hearts. The darkness will daunt us no more. For a flame still burns
At the heart of the world.
and our friends are with us wherever we go.
Flame Still Burns.
Flame still
A
burns.
flame
Thank
still
you.
burns. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you
We're-
for coming. We are going to do one more. We're not going to do the going off, coming back in again thing. We'll assume we've done that. Thank you so much for joining us and being there, and it's so
And
nice
being
to see all
part
your
of our
faces.
first.
Well, thank you for entertaining us.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Excellent.
And it's
Excellent.
lovely to see you all. It's just
So
lovely.
nice.
You can't believe what a thrill
And
it
I'm
is.
looking at the clock, and I think it's
Oh, it's nearly tea time.
probably time. Yeah, it's sort of time for afternoon refreshment type thing.
Tea.
Everyone at
Can
home today
I
is
just ask?
Go on.
Can I just ask,
Oh,
what's
yeah.
the best way to donate?
Get
to
home.
To donate to Find.
Yeah.
Aha.
Go
good
to their
point.
website.
Go to their website. It's
It's
Ipswich Families in Need.
yes. Thank you,
Okay.
Terry. Thank you for reminding us, because we haven't actually plugged the thing.
No,
we said free at the point of entry, but donations to Find if you feel
Yep.
so
Thank you.
inclined. So thank you very much for reminding us, because that was a bit rubbish of us to forget to plug it. But yes, we are. If you would like to give a donation for today, then Ipswich Families in Need, isn't it?
They do have a Facebook page as well.
And a
I
website.
think there's a link to the Facebook page on our Facebook page. I think,
Yes.
unless I'm really
Yeah.
rubbish.
So,
No, you're not rubbish.
so yes, if
Yeah.
you would like to donate to Find, that would be lovely. And
Okay.
it is on our Facebook page, and I'm going to make sure everyone is sound off. Sorry, guys. And right, take two. Tea time.
Everyone at home today is mighty busy. Polishing the knocker, there's me old Aunt Lizzie. Father's up a ladder with a great big broom, breaking up the spiders' homes in our best room. Mother's cleaning windows, and when passers-by ask us,
What's the matter, dearie?
I reply, somebody's coming to tea on Sunday, somebody's coming to tea. Mother will bake a cake all for somebody's sake, somebody dear to me. Somebody's coming to tea on Sunday, there'll be a jubilee. All of the girls are going to wear their Sunday blouses. Father intends to wear his pair of wedding
Cufflinks.
Ma will have her hair in fetters all day Saturday. Somebody's coming to tea. Baby Fred agrees with little sister Mabel not to wipe his jammy fingers on the table. Mother's doing all she can to teach our Steve to use his little handkerchief and not his sleeve. Billy drops his H's worse than poor old Mum, so he's agreed on Sunday to be deaf and dumb. Somebody's coming to tea on Sunday, somebody's coming to tea. Mother will bake a cake all for somebody's sake, somebody dear to me. Somebody's coming to tea on Sunday, there'll be a jubilee. Mother's been roaming up and down the street to borrow
Have you got some sugar, dearie?
cups that have handles on, and somehow by tomorrow Father's gonna get a pound of real lump sugar, 'cause somebody's coming to tea.
Reggie's such a dear. I know they're sure to like him, but I kind of wonder how they're going to strike him. Guess they're nothing ready, though as true as steel. Well, Reggie has a serviette at every meal. Mother says,
Don't worry, dear. If he proves true, he'll be blind to all our failings and see only you. Only me.
Somebody's coming to tea on Sunday, somebody's coming to tea. Mother will bake a cake all for somebody's sake, somebody dear to me. Somebody's coming to tea on Sunday, there'll be a jubilee. Father is going to look just like an Oxford scholar. After he's had a shave, he's going to turn his collar. He's going to call our mother.
Dear.
Instead of other things, somebody's coming to tea. And now it's time for your tea.
Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you all for being here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks for putting that in the chat, Lynn.
Hey.
Yeah.
Cheers, guys. Very good.
Thank you.
It's been so nice to
It's
see
been
you all.
lovely to see all of you.
Yes.
Okay then, thank you.
Bye.
Bye, bye, bye,
Bye.
bye, bye, bye.
Lovely to see everyone.
See you again.
Cheers. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
God bless.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Oh, wonderful. The tea service we reserve for somebody's coming on Sunday.
We have.
Oh, it's so nice to see you all. Thanks, Lynn.
Thank
Thanks
you
for
all.
coming.
Thank you so much for coming.
So much, everybody. It's been brilliant.
And we will do this properly with, I nearly said real people, I mean in an actual room.
You
with,
fell into the same trap, didn't
Yeah.
you? We are real people.
What Scott said last night.
Yes.
You are real
Yes.
people. We love you
are
all.
real people.
In real life.
We'll be able to do it in real life with
real life.
with actual hugs.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hugs
Yeah.
would be good.
Hugs.
Hugs would be
I
very
remember
good.
hugs.
Yes. In the meantime, hugs for everybody.
Hugs.
Hugs all round.